He loves to flip his defense. I mean, offense.
Off the play fake, it's Bennett.
Yeah, I don't think you get anything from him.
That one too wide and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Alright, single back.
Second and 10.
Just play the deep half. Alright, we're good.
Looking to throw here. Bennett rolling to his right. Going up top for Kupp. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards.
And what
I
great
have no
recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Bennett looking to throw. Open man, it's Palmer. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This is caught, and he can't quite get
How is Hunter Renfrow beating you off?
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Stevenson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
In the run. What is he doing?
3rd and goal, it's Bennett. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And this throw will be intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
First and 10, here's Bennett. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. Touchdown, L.A. Josh Palmer, 48 yards. And the Rams have retaken the lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Second down, here's Levis. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. That's down the field for Jefferson. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken from just outside the 30. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Bennett to throw. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Bennett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 5. Bennett now. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Sanders' kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And this one's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Levis looking to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Bennett to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, here's Levis. This goes out wide from Madison. He's got room to roam. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 37. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of the...
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 8. Here's Levis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. First and 10, here's Bennett. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Brandon Jones. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes. And
he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover. That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? He'll try again, and he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Bennett now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
I'm going to cover 2, I guess.
More after this break. You're watching the NFL
over there
on EA Sports. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Fucking Dallas here.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Call it again.
Why when I plug in my mic I start lagging?
Set of downs.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Running left is Stevenson.
Finally.
To the 43,
Not a PK,
second down.
I think that's
And
who's
this is
on.
why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now they'll look to throw with Bennett.
Oh my God.
He's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going
With the game started.
right now.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll
Cheeto.
be second down. Bennett will look to
He's
throw.
done. Yep.
Rush coming and
His
he's
name's
taken
Khalil Mack.
down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the
Can't
end
go to
zone.
play action when I call
Nothing to
it
show
like
for
this.
the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16.
He's another crossing route.
They'll roll him out right.
Waits it.
He finds his man complete. That's Ramsey. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more.
Jalen Ramsey.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
He's either getting sacked. He's got to get this ball quick.
They'll go for it. Here's Bennett. It's complete. Swings it out to his
him.
back. And he is going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they will fail to convert here on fourth down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Watch, this is for Davis.
First plays a run with Nwangu. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games and at the start of the
if he's in cover 3, I
both
got Dale.
teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it.
Let's cover 3,
If you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
I get 30
and a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
It's a blitz. I gotta watch.
Levis to throw off play action.
Oh. Just make a safe catch.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Here's an energy. I had to do
first
that
catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, it's Levis. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Levis.
Good night.
He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Hey, at least on paper it
Justin
looks good.
Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Actually,
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
I want to kick a field goal with this guy. I think he can make him 65.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
I'll go with a man. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with a man.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Yeah, I'm trusting this cover 1.
On 1st and 10, Bennett. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he will take this one home. It's
I'm not
a
gonna
touchdown.
lie. If he goes to the Cooper Cup, he's got like 50.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
I mean, I'll take the Will Johnson stats. It's the only reason I scored. Bro's a rookie.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move
No, I'm
the
killing
ball
all
to
that
the
clock because I ain't
25.
playing defense. I'm gonna try this shit.
Set to begin their
Wait,
next
what?
drive, the
Get
Rams
over there.
offense at the line.
Actually, no, don't go over there.
We certainly
I
have
feel
a
like he's not-
sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how the whole game has played out. They trail
Thinking
big as
pressure.
we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
I don't know how.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a
Such a
great
weird
question,
formation.
and my suspicion is he's been coached
His tight end
really
is very
well
good, though.
to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep
Nowhere to go here. He
Thank you.
lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up.
Cheeto.
Lucky to have recovered because in the defense,
Cheeto.
they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense.
I don't know if
Sudden
the game
change,
started or
sudden
not. What the
change.
fuck?
That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
I just gave that up.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
He didn't get it. Oh, let's go.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
I'm watching over the middle. Slant.
As
Come
expected,
on,
they're
don't
going
do that
for it
shit.
to keep the drive alive.
Wait. No, don't do that. No, we got So lucky. I should have given that up.
And he is going to have the Rams first down. Good work there on 4th and 1. They get 7 to move the chains. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Bro is running.
They'll try to run it. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Bro, let me switch.
Now an audible here into something else.
Wait for that crosser.
Now a throw here.
Sit your ass down.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Hands it off out of the
He's
gun.
wasting so
and the
much
stop
stuff.
here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Bennett.
Oh my God. He has his
Open
ass.
man right side is Cup complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
He's tired.
The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800.
And there's the Madden.
Not out of line
Being
here.
weird.
He'll get 3 yards.
Bro,
on
my
the
whole
scramble
team's
there
tired.
at second down.
Bro, I'm gonna get cooked. It's PA Crossers, I think.
Out of the gun,
Why
they
is
give it
bro
to
running?
Stevenson.
What is
3
bro
yards is
doing?
half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3
What
here
is
on
bro
3rd
doing?
down? Coming up here looking
You know,
for 4
I already know
yards to
he's
pick
not
up
gonna have
the
a streak,
first.
so. If he puts him on a streak, I'm gonna be impressed. Oh, now he is.
3rd down, Bennett to throw.
Got me open.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
Do you even love this
He's
miss?
gonna lose yardage here. The decision
Come on, I don't
made
want him to
for
score.
They've
I don't want him
gotta
to score.
go.
No.
It's 4th down.
Shoot that. Thank you. Free stacks.
And now here is another interception. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back.
Good game for my defense, I guess.